Hi there, welcome to Coming Home. I am your host, Dr. Onalee. It is my intention today that it feels like you and I are just sitting down in my apartment having a chat. I was with my partner this weekend and we cooked homemade chicken fried rice. We made some brownies. We watched Love is Blind, all of the things. And my intention today is to help you in relationship stay magnetic. A lot of times what happens with women is that we get into a relationship and there's a lot of hormones flowing, the oxytocin is going, we want to hang out with them, they want to hang out with us. But what's really important, and we're not taught this, we're not shown this, is to still be in your power and your beauty. So, especially after spending a lot of time with a man, and especially in the beginning of a relationship or when the relationship just doesn't feel that spark anymore, I want you to remember this. We have to recharge our beauty batteries. What happens once we usually start to talk to somebody or get in a relationship is that we usually start to lean and depend on them to make us feel beautiful and worthy. And we end up spending a lot of time together. But what happens is little by little, we slowly lose that beauty, that spark, that magnetism that we had in the beginning. The chase in the beginning, when you weren't always available in the beginning, when they had to pick you and choose you and see you, and that fun excitement, that feeling before a date. I want to help you keep that throughout the relationship. So whether you're in a relationship right now or you're single, you're wanting to attract your partner, let this plant the seed. Even in relationship, you are still the dolphin. You are the whale. You are the mermaid. You are the magical, mystical creature that is not meant to be caught. You're meant to be admired. You're meant to be swam with, but you're not meant to be caught. You're not meant to be thrown back out. You're not meant to be caged up. Yet that's how a lot of us women are once we're in relationship. And we wonder, why do we lose ourselves? Why did we gain all this weight or not feel as sexy and powerful how we did in the beginning? And we're always trying to get back to ourselves. So I want to help you stay in that state. So, one of the key things is to make sure you are still having your alone time and saying no. Even if they really want to see you all of the time in the beginning, we got to say no more often. Because what happens when you say no and you spend some time alone recharging is you look and feel beautiful on your own. You're still taking care of your body. You're still eating well. You're cooking. You're doing your hair. You're doing your makeup. You're doing all of those things that you were doing in the beginning. You're not getting laxed and lazy with it. But oftentimes, when we start spending a lot of time together and we don't have that time to recharge our beauty batteries, we end up letting ourselves go a little bit. And then we get more comfortable and then we get frustrated. And then we feel like we're too far gone and we've really just spiraled down and we don't feel ourselves. I want to help you, even in relationship, still have him completely wildly obsessed and addicted to you. So maybe that doesn't resonate, but that's how I like to feel in my relationships. I love to know that he fully desires me, he chooses me, he wants to be with me, but I do know where if I'm leaning too much towards being with him and getting comfortable and complacent, I don't feel right. I don't feel myself. So it's important to me to then make sure, for example, like I just shared this weekend, we spent a lot of time together. It's important for me to take the evening off tonight and the whole day tomorrow, and maybe even the next day, probably. I'll probably see him Wednesday evening. Um, it's really important for me that I'm going to still keep up with my appearance and with my business, like recording a podcast here. I just took a long bath. I'm going to blow dry my hair. I'm going to put on some cute pajamas. I'm going to journal. I'm going to cook my meals. I might watch some Sex in the City, but it's really important too, even the next morning, that I go on my walk or I do my workout and I do my hair, I do my makeup, and I make sure that I look and feel confident and beautiful and it comes from within me. So I remember who I am just because I don't have other guys then that I'm entertaining or who could validate me and make me feel beautiful like they did when I was single or in the beginning of the relationship before it was exclusive. I have to be creating that within me. And I don't think enough of us women do that. And so that's why we are here listening to this today. And I remind myself as I'm sharing and speaking into this that it's so important that we create and source our beauty and our love and our power within. So pull your energy back. Notice if your energy is leaning too far towards him. Pull it back and remember you are sexy, you are powerful, you're beautiful. This is one of the final points here is that he's lucky to be with you. And usually in the beginning, you know that he's lucky to be with you and he's trying to choose you and chase you. And you know this. But once you get a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more complacent, and it might seem like he's pulling away or he's distant or he doesn't desire you as much as he did in the beginning, this is the key that's going to change all of that. Even when you're in relationship, is you keep remembering that you are the prize, you are the catch. He's lucky to be with you. It would be hell on earth for him to lose you. The grass is not greener on the other side. And what I love to do is I love to give distance in between the relationship, whether you even live with them or not, even on vacation, create the distance. Men are like rubber bands. If it's not stretched, it just gets loose and complacent and there's nothing to do. But if you stretch it enough, it will come back to you. That's in that book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. But it really is true. And I've started to learn if it seems like my man gets a little bit distant, I don't lean in. I lean back. I pull my energy inwards and I go recharge my beauty batteries because I have this knowing that men need to go into their cave and they need to recharge their batteries. And a lot of them do it by distance. But a lot of us women, we think, why is he not desiring me as much? What did I do wrong? I need to try harder. I need to bend over backwards. It's quite the opposite. And so in general, men are hunters. They like the chase. They like the hunt. It's biology. No man likes to watch a football game where he just knows the obvious winner. No man wants to hang up the moose that just fell flat at his doorstep. He wants to earn it. He wants to work for it. He wants to chase it and choose it. That is within a man's biology and nature. So a lot of us women sometimes we're afraid to play these games. It is not playing games. It is basic biology. And has it worked when you don't, in quotes, play the games? Men like the chase even in relationship. And this is what changed my life. The past few years, I've learned this and embodied this, that even in a relationship, he never fully has me. He still has to pursue me. He still has to choose me. He doesn't always get a yes from me. He's going to have distance. I think it's the greatest thing ever when I can give him distance and give him that opportunity to really miss me and to really crave me. I love that. I get off on that. I feel really good on that. He feels really good on that. It keeps the magnetism alive. So don't be afraid, especially in the beginning when you feel that he's asking you a lot to hang out and to see you and to feel bad or that you're missing out if you say no. Trust me. Obviously, do what you feel called to do, but I'm going to share my experience, my wisdom with you. Saying no once in a while, recharging your beauty batteries, even if you really want to see him, oh my God, it makes the world of a difference. So, the reason you're also recharging your beauty batteries is so that you are sourcing that love from within you. The recovery from narcissistic and avoidant and situationship kind of relationships is that we love ourselves. We know we're beautiful. We remind ourselves we're beautiful. We look in the mirror and we decide that. We walk with our shoulders back and our head held high. And we know that we could be with anyone, but we are going to be the one who chooses to be with the man that we're with. And he's lucky to be with us. He is the one who should be worried about you potentially waking up one day and leaving him or not wanting to be with him, not the other way around. You are a magical, mystical, beautiful creature that births life and creations into the world. There's nothing like you. Your divine feminine essence and force is unshakable. There's no words for it. And that's who and how you were being in the beginning. But you lost touch with it when you put too much power and dependency on him. So in this next relationship, you get to do it differently. And the way you do it differently is you're learning this kind of information and you're embodying it. You're coming home to yourself. You're feeling beautiful and powerful. You know you're the chooser. You know he's lucky to be with you. You know it would be his loss. This is coming from a whole new identity, a whole new way of being. And if this is where you're at and you're wanting to do some work together, I'm here to support you with this. You're already beautiful and powerful and magical, but you might not have been able to hold this energy and this frequency longer than the beginning phase or once in a relationship. I am here to help you hold that frequency throughout. I want to help you to not settle again, to not be with a narcissist, to not be with an avoidant, to not entertain a situationship, to fully close the door with the narcissist, to be single and secure, to help you prepare for your soulmate and say no along the way. And then once he's got you, for him to continue to want you and chase you and desire you and pursue you. And at the end of the day, my work is to help you come home to yourself. So I have had a shift in my business model. I've had my business, I'm going into, I believe, 7 years. It might even be 8 years. I started it in 2018. So it's 2025. So we'll do the math. I've had a wide array of different prices and a lot of different offers. And right now, I am in a season where it is time to almost sponsor women, but sponsor women around narcissistic avoidant situationship relationships, any relationship that is not your soul mate. I want to support you and as many as I can until the spots fully book up and I have to raise the prices because I wouldn't be able to take on anymore. That is where I am at now. So I just want to share the one-on-one offer. Of course, there's courses, No More Narcissists, Woman Empower, Man Empower, and I'm working on a new course. But I just want to share today on this episode that if you want to do some one-on-one, you can start with a 30-minute clarity call with me for $55, or you can get 2 calls a month with me in between text support where you can voice note me, text note me 24/7. I reply during my business hours for either $222 a month or $444 a month for 4 calls. So those are basically the one-on-one options. You can always just do month to month, or you can buy some more packages in advance. This is the best offer I've ever done one-to-one. Normally it's $997 for 4 sessions with me, plus the in-between support. So I just wanted to mix things up because the name of the game right now is actually more volume, helping as many of you as I can. I know a lot of people, especially with narcissistic relationships, you've gone through some financial struggle and you're trying to put your money towards the kids and apartment and all different kinds of things. So I want to help support you in this department. If you're interested, shoot me a message. Let's get started. And I'll keep creating content for you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.